Today we're going to read Ted's Big Adventure by Joe DeRuiter. We're off to see the world. One morning, little Ted woke up and saw the sky was gray. I know just what to do, he said. I'll pretend it's a holiday. Ted hurried off to brush his teeth and wash his sleepy face. He grabbed his little rubber ducky and quickly packed his case. Ted hopped into a speedy jet and zoomed right off to Spain. I do prefer the beach, he said, instead of all the rain. He built a huge sandcastle made of seaweed shells and sand. That night he sang and danced along with a cool flamenco band. In France, Ted bought the biggest treat that he had ever seen, made with chocolate sauce and caramel and sticky mint ice cream. He climbed the Eiffel Tower all the way without a stop. Ted felt worn out halfway up, but he made it to the top. In Italy, Ted ate some slippery pasta with his bread. The pasta slithered through his fork and splattered little Ted. Ted hired a floating gondola, which carried him away. He floated past the Venice streets while singing all the way. In Egypt, little Ted explored a dark and creepy tomb. He saw a spooky mummy standing in the murky gloom. "A scary thing!" cried little Ted as he dashed outside. He tumbled down the pyramid just like a bumpy slide. In China, Ted walked on the wall and leaped right off the side. He landed on a panda who took him for a ride. Then afterward, he joined the panda for a bite or two. They lounged on green jungle leaves while munching on bamboo. "I think Great Britain will be next," decided little Ted. So off he went to meet the Queen for tea with jam and bread. That afternoon, Ted went to watch a soccer match for fun. "Come on, you Reds," sang little Ted. "Now, score another one." Ted traveled to Australia and met a wallaby who tucked Ted in her little pouch and let him ride for free. They leaped over a crocodile who opened up one eye. Its jaws went snap. "Look out!" cried Ted as they went bouncing by. "America's next," Ted said. "I've heard it's pretty good. I want to visit all the famous stars in Hollywood." He boogied at a club and he met a movie star. They whizzed around a racetrack in the actor's fancy car. By now, poor Ted was feeling tired. "I'm quite worn out," he said. "I've loved my big vacation, but now I need my bed." Ted packed his case and wearily headed on his way. "It's been a great adventure, and I must come back one day." At last, Ted reached his little house and snuggled into bed. "I've had a lot of fun, but now I'm glad I'm home," he said. The end.